Number 3 says two consecutive terms in a geometric sequence are given. We know that geometric means that we are multiplying, right? Geometric means that we're multiplying. And what it says is find the common ratio in the recursive equation. So common ratio just refers to how it's changing, right? How the sequence is changing, so how it changes. And then recursive, which is just, again, our mathlish for the same thing, which is just how is the sequence changing. So they tell you that f of 2 is equal to 3. When they say f of 2, what they mean is that the second term. When they say f of 3, they just mean the third term or the third number in the sequence. And so they give us the second and third numbers in the pattern. They just want to know what's the fourth number in the pattern, and then what's the fifth number in the pattern. Well, mentally you might be able to just kind of even work that out as you see it. I'll go ahead and put it into a table. So we know that the second number in the pattern is 3. We know the third number in the pattern is -12. And then what we're looking for is we're looking for the fourth, and we're looking for the fifth. So because it says geometric, I know we're multiplying, and then so I'm going to ask myself, well, 3 times what would give me -12? Well, that would have to be -4. And so if I'm going to multiply by -4 again, -12 times -4 would have to give me a positive 48. And then if I'm going to multiply by -4 again, 48 times -4, I'll go ahead and won't try that mentally. We'll throw that in a calculator. 48 times -4, and I get -192. So we'll say -192. And so that's all they want to know. So the fourth number in the sequence was 48, and the fifth number in the sequence was -192. So for our recursive would just be the number you want, just take the number before it, and multiply by -4. Real quick, let's just say that we kind of were able to eyeball this, kind of look at it and say, oh yeah, it's being multiplied by -4. Let's say that it was a little more difficult, you couldn't tell what they were multiplying by. What you're going to do is that you're just going to take the second number in the sequence, and then you're going to divide it by the first number. And that'll tell you how it's changing, right? So this is our little thing for, how it changes. So the second number in this case was -12. And if I divide that by the first number, which is 3, I get -4. Right. So this is just if you see the you look at the numbers, but you're like, I'm not sure how it's changing. Well, just take the second number divided by the first one. That'll tell you how it's changing. By the way, it's not just the second and the first. If I took 48 divided by -12, I get -4. -192 divided by 48, I get -4. So it's basically just saying take the one before it and divide it, which that should make sense because we're saying here take the one before it and multiply by -4. So if you want to go the opposite way, right, you're going to take the one before and divide it, which would give you the -4. All right, so stop here. Try number 3 on the right side.